So in this video, we're going to be looking at solving linear equations that involve brackets. So doing it by example. So here we are. Got a question. 3 lots of 2x minus 4 equals 15. How do we solve it? So the first step is expand the brackets, like we did on the last video. So we multiply everything inside the bracket by the number that's outside it. 3 lots of 2x is 6x. 3 lots of negative 4 is negative 12. And that equals 15. And now, quite simply, we solve it just like we did on the previous videos. So we're going to add 12 to both sides to get the x's left on their own. 6x equals 27. Dividing both sides by 6 will give me then x equals 27 over 6. Now, if we can simplify it, we always look to simplify it. And both those numbers can be divided by 3, so that gives us 9 over 2. Still leaving it as an improper fraction. Second example, same idea. So 7 lots of 3 minus 6x equals negative 14. We extend the brackets just like before, but we're very careful of the negative sign in the middle. So 7 lots of 3 is 21, 7 lots of negative 6 is negative 42x. Now, as we did previously, we changed the signs here to make the x's positive. So negative 21 plus 42x equals 14. Add 21 to both sides to leave the x's on their own, so 42x equals 35, and divide both sides by 42. So x equals 35 over 42. Both of those two numbers can be divided by 7, so we're going to have 5, 6 as the final answer. Example 3. So this time, slightly different because we've got an extra term added into it. But same as before, we're going to expand the brackets. So we've got 7 plus, now 3 lots of 4x is 12x, so plus 12x, and 3 lots of negative 1 is negative 3. And notice the signs are staying the same in this scenario. Now we simplify this. So 7 take away 3 is 4, and I've still got the 12x. And I'm going to solve it exactly like I have done in the previous occasions. Subtract 4 from both sides, and then divide by 12. In this instance, we can't actually simplify the fraction any further, so there's my final answer. Now, I guess this is the hardest type of question which you'd like to come across with just one bracket in them, because this time when we expand a bracket, we're actually going to multiply everything in the bracket by negative 2. So we're going to do negative 2 lots of 5x is negative 10x, and negative 2 lots of 1 is negative 2. We simplify it as before, and then we solve it the same way. So again, showing all our working, adding 4 to both sides, dividing by 10, and we'll get the final answer. So this is an alternative way of solving the previous problem, example 4. Starting off with the problem, what we can do is, as we've done previously when we expanded brackets, is we can change the sign outside the bracket and change the sign of everything inside the bracket. So we end up with 6 plus 2, then negative 5x, negative 1 equals negative 3. Now, as before, we're going to expand the bracket out. So we've still got the 6, 2 lots of negative 5x is negative 10x, 2 lots of negative 1 is negative 2, and that equals negative 3. We simplify it. We subtract 4 from both sides. We've got our negatives again, so we need to change all the signs. And then we divide by 10.